how to make your Santa Cam glittered ornament. This tutorial is brought by Kiki and True TV Tutorial. Like and subscribe to see all future tutorials on YouTube. So in order to make a glittered ornament, you would need some polycrylic mini wax, any plastic ornaments you can buy at Hobby Lobby, Michael's. I bought mine at Michael's. They're like mini disc ornaments. You can also buy them at the Dollar Tree. Your favorite red glitter, any red glitter will do. And optional is a syringe. You don't have to use a syringe, but it makes it a little bit easier. And then also some E6000. You can purchase this at Walmart, Hobby Lobby, Ace Hardware, just about everywhere they have it. So in each glittered ornament, I'm going to add about 8 mLs of polycrylic. I already have my polycrylic in my cup, so I'm going to use a syringe. And there we go, 8 ml. And then I'm going to add the polycrylic directly inside the ornament. Like I said, the syringe is optional, but it just makes it a lot easier. And then as I'm spinning the ornament around, I'm gonna turn it upside down and let the excess drip out. And you want to make sure the whole ornament is coated with the polycrylic, because if there's any polycrylic missing, the glitter is not going to stick. So after you're letting the polycrylic excess drip out, you're just going to leave it upside down and put it to the side. You want to make sure that the polycrylic is dry. It's recommended to let it sit for at least 5 minutes. I like to do things a little bit faster, so here I go. I'm just going to add 8 mLs and all of the rest of the ornaments. Turn around the disc as the excess drips upside down, and I'm going to do that to each and every single one of them. Once you've let it waited the recommended of 5 minutes and it's like sticky, you want the sticky inside, then you can go to next adding in the red glitter. The red glitter that I'm using today is Rory and Queen of Hearts by Mr. Fancy Pants. So now that I'm ready to add my red glitter, like I said, my favorite I like to go to is Mr. Fancy Pants Rory and Queen of Hearts. Queen of Hearts is a little bit extra fine cut. Rory is also a fine cut. Fine cut, you use less glitter and it sticks easier inside the ornament. So I'm using a measuring just to give you an idea of how much glitter would it take to fill up the entire disc ornament. So you don't have to do this, but I'm just using it for measure to show you. I used a medicine cup and I filled up the medicine cup to 5 ml of red glitter. Now I'm taking, just a cardboard stock piece of paper. I'm folding it in half to make it easier it easier for my glitter. I'm making my homemade funnel basically to funnel inside the ornament. If you have a funnel, you can use that. This is just an easier way, instead of having to purchase a funnel. So I'm pouring my glitter into my cardstock homemade funnel. Taking my first ornament, making sure that there's no excess polycrylic and it's dry before you dump in the glitter. You want to make sure that there's no excess polycrylic. So what I'm doing now is that I'm flipping it on the left side, then on the right side, then I'm shaking it up and down all the way around, trying to make sure that the red glitter is coating the entire ornament really good. Just looking around to see, making sure that it's fully coated. There I go, still shaking. Shake, shake, shake. All right, now that I'm done, I'm just gonna put it upside down, put it back in the same Dixie cup, and start over again, adding another at 5 ml, put it in my homemade funnel, pour it in at all the other disc, the ornament disc. So since these are flat ornament discs, they're not the full round, you wanna make sure that you are, as you're mixing it and shaking it, I shake it one way to the left, then I flip upside down to the right, and then up and down all the way around. So I'm almost done. This is my last ornament. And then next, after I'm done, now it's time for my E6000 because I'm going to secure the top of the ornament back on. So if you've never done this before because you don't want the ornament, you want it to be secured, you want to put the top back in, but you don't want it to scratch the inside of the ornament, you can actually pull it up. And that's what I'm doing. I'm pulling it up all the way until you hear it snap. Oh, let me put that top back on because I'm not ready for it yet. So I'm going to squeeze it, pull it up until it snaps. There you go. That way, when you're ready to put the top on the glitter, it's not going to scratch in the inside. Just squeeze it, pull it up until it snaps. There you go. Okay, now I'm going to take my E6000 and I'm going to just put one drop, one on each side. I don't need a whole lot. And you don't actually have to add the E6000. It's just for, just so you make sure it doesn't pop off. So there I go. I'm going to slide it back on and slowly, very slowly and carefully, I'm going to push it back in. Squeeze it together and it locks back in place and no scratches or anything inside it. I'm just checking to make sure. And there you go. All right. So I'm going to do the next for all of them. Put some E6000, one on each side. Slowly snap it back on. And do it carefully, don't rush. And there we go, last one. All right. So next I'm gonna add the decals. The decals are already cut. You can use any SVG file that you purchased. And this one I purchased through Etsy. I believe it was $3. I'll put the link in the description with all the other supplies. So I'm gonna add Santa first. Make sure I put that on top. Then I'm gonna use there I am. Okay, I'm peeling off the tape very carefully because it's already cut out, so you wanna make sure you're careful when you're lifting the tape back up. And you can use any type of transfer tape. I personally like to use the Scotch 3M heavy duty tape. So as I'm putting down, after I print out my SVG file, I like to use Scotch 3M tape, but any transfer tape will do. There's a lot of different transfer tape everyone uses. So I just always like to apply pressure to make sure the transfer tape is going to apply to the vinyl, and then it's going to stick really good. And then I use my X-Acto knife to try to catch the corners as I'm slowly peeling back the tape. And then I'm just applying pressure with my finger on all of them after I'm done. All right, so now we have all the Santa vinyl left. Next are the cameras. These are already pre-printed on vinyl, black vinyl with white vinyl and a gold vinyl background. And I'm just centering it in the middle and just applying pressure with my thumb all the way around to make sure it's flat. So I didn't use any 3M heavy duty or any transfer tape for this one because it's easy. I can just do it, just apply it myself rather than using transfer tape. Okay, so that's my last one. Next, I'm gonna add these. These are a little extra. You don't have to do this. Every SGV file is different. I'm gonna add the SVG file that I purchased. It came with this little intricate green, cute little curly design, and I'm just gonna place one on each side. I didn't use any Scotch 3M tape for this either. I'm just using my X-Acto knife to put one on each side of the camera lens. And I'm gonna do that for every ornament. All right, so we're gonna fast forward real quickly here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and done. All right, next, last, oh, we're almost done here. I have the cam. Like I said, this is all on white vinyl. I use my 3M heavy duty Scotch tape. Packaging tape. It's not Scotch tape, packaging tape. So it's Scotch 3M packaging tape. That's what I like to use. Just peeling it off. It's already weeded. I use, now just a tip, I use this file. You don't have to use the file that I use. You can use any Santa Cam file, the one that you prefer. Same thing, I'm just applying pressure, making sure that it's on. Then taking my X-Acto knife, peeling up the sides. Checking out to make sure. There we go. Oh, that side didn't work, so I'm having to switch to the other side now. All right, there we go. Be careful when you're peeling it up because you don't want to pull your vinyl up with the tape. Then you gotta start all over again. Okay. There we go. There's my third one. Oh, must have forgot something there. Okay, there we go. All right, so now we're done. Last, we're at the end here. Now I'm gonna add on a little embellishment, which is gonna be a bow. And it's a rhinestone, not a rhinestone, it's a snowflake that I purchased from the Dollar Tree along with the bows. I believe I bought them from Michael's. You know, they sell bows at the Dollar Tree, so any small bow can do. And those little snowflakes, I purchased those at the dollar store. So I'm just gonna take my hot glue gun here and I'm gonna just put a little bit right there at the top, apply my bow, hold it down for 10 seconds. Okay, and then I'm gonna do the same for all the other ornaments. All right, so after that's done, then I'm gonna take a little piece. Be careful because, you know, hot glue is hot. Just put a little bit, dab a little bit of hot glue. There goes the snowflake. Just applied it right in the middle of the bow. Hold it down for like 5 seconds and then do the rest to all 3 of them. Okay, so now we're at the end. After I'm done, I'm going to take some preferred ribbon. You can use any ribbon that you want. The ribbon that I purchased, again, was at Michael's. I cut about 12 inches of the ribbon, 12-inch length. Folded the ribbon in half, looped it through the ornament. There we go, looped it through. Then I take the other half and I pull it through. There we go, tightened it, and then I just made a knot at the end. Lie it down so that it makes it a little bit easier making a knot. Then finally, when I make the knot, then I just take my scissors and I cut off the excess at the end. And we're done. Easy peasy. So that, my friend, is how you make some Santa Cam ornaments. All right, so packaging, everybody likes to do their packaging different. I'm going to fast forward here and show you next, after I'm finishing putting the ribbon through the rest of these ornaments. I'm going to show you next how I packaged my Santa Cam ornaments. Use your imagination, whatever works for you. And stay tuned here in just a second. I'm going to show you the packaging. So now that we're done making our Santa Cam ornament, next is packaging. Next, now you want to do is I bought a cellophane plastic bags that you can buy from the Dollar Tree. Some red and white shredded paper that you can also buy from the Dollar Tree. I bought some red and some white, mixed a little bit together. Then add your business card and the inside. Lay the Santa Cam on top. And then what I added next is a Santa Claus. You can find this template. It's from the desk of Santa Claus. It's a letter, like it came from Santa Claus, that says, I can't be here right now. I'm busy, but I'm still watching you. So I used some tooling. I did a punch hole right in the corner. I used some green tooling to tie it around the cellophane bag. There we go. Okay, so just position it, lay it down, and just tied it in a bow. And there we go. Easy peasy. It only takes about a minute to do for each one. Just cut off the excess ends of the tooling with some scissors and you are done. Real cute idea to mail them just like that. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial for Kiki and True TV. Don't forget to like and hit the bell notification to be notified for the next tutorial that's uploaded. Thank you guys so much for watching, and happy holidays. He's always watching.